Hi, my name's John and I'm an Area Engagement Officer for LinkHire, and today I'm going to spend 5 minutes talking about how to study more effectively. Now, I know that this is not the most exciting subject in the world, but it is really, really important because it gives you access to all of those things that you love doing and that are the most exciting thing in the world to you. Now, first things first, how do we start? Well, it's about creating a study space that works for you. This is really, really important because it makes all the other techniques that you use to study and revise that much more effective. Psychologically, it's important as well because when you arrive at a space that you know is for study and nothing else, your brain switches on. It becomes that little bit more effective. It knows what it needs to do, and you get more from your study time. So find somewhere that's quiet, that you can lock away if possible, that's clean, that's tidy, that's uncluttered, and has all the resources that you need ready to go. That's the sort of space that you need. That could be at home, it could be at school, it could be at the local library even. It just needs to be somewhere that works for you. The second thing that I want to talk about is revision. Yeah, I know, again, this is not the most exciting topic in the world, but it is really, really important because revision is not just for your exams. Revision is for all year. I know, but it's important to keep those revision skills sharp. It's important to keep practicing them because when it comes to crunch time, those weeks before your big exams, you're ready to go, you know what you're doing, you're well practiced, and you can make the most from your revision time. It's so important to keep these skills sharp because they are more effective when they actually count. That's the message that I want you to take away from this video. So the third thing that I want to talk about is planning and organising. A one-off planning session for your study and revision is absolutely invaluable because you can make the most from the time that you have to revise. You can build in breaks, you know what you need to do, and you can still make sure that you've got time to do those things that you love doing outside of school and work. So what you need to do, create a timetable that tells you what you're revising, what you're studying, how you're going to do it, and for how long. That's the important part of this. So you can arrive in your study space, your brain's switched on, you know exactly what you need to do, and you're not about to spend the next 10 minutes searching for cue cards or revision booklets or getting yourself logged into the right system and finding the material you need. The 10 minutes that you spend doing that are 10 minutes that you could have used for something that will actually have a benefit to you. And it's 10 minutes that you get back to do things on TikTok or on the PlayStation or playing outside, football, whatever it might be, the things that you actually really want to do with your evening. So plan and organise. It's essential. The fourth and last thing I want to tell you about are transferable skills. Now, I'm a big believer in something called marginal gains. That's where you make little changes that add up to big differences. How does this work for transferable skills? Well, these are skills that are useful in multiple subjects. It could be really, really simple things like organisation. It could be communication. It could be your academic writing and how you construct an argument. It could be mathematics, which is useful in multiple subjects. And that's the key here. Practicing those skills that are useful across your school. I want you to imagine a situation where you spend a little bit of time every day where you're practicing one of these transferable skills and you make a little 1% difference. Suddenly, that applies to 10 different subjects. That gives you a 10% difference for 1% effort. How awesome is that? Well, I think it is, and it's something that I think you should try if you're not already doing it. So practice those transferable skills, the skills that transfer to many different subjects, and get the benefit for the minimum amount of effort. So those are the 4 things that I want to tell you about to make your study even more effective than it already is. That is, to make a space that's yours to study in, that's free from distractions and has all of the things that you need to study effectively. It's to revise all year, to keep those skills sharp for when they're actually needed. To plan and to organise, to make sure that you're making the most of your time and not spending ages trying to work out what to do. And 4th and finally, those transferable skills that make a difference to all of your subjects and make sure that you make the minimum amount of effort for the maximum result. My name's John. Enjoy the rest of this careers fair and check out our other videos as well.